Let's give it up for Mr. Freeman. It's still tricky to call him Mr. Freeman. I want to just say free. But I thank God for the servant. The servant helped save a lot of kids. And those numbers are staggering. 1,000 kids, 800 succeeding. Those are great numbers.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's work to be done. Let me, as we prepare to break out into our workshops, I want to read this to you. It's in your pamphlet that we gave to you. It's one of my favorite links to use poems. Now, in the pamphlet we print one side, print upside down, just flip it up and keep it. All right, listen to what he says. Send for the Pied Piper, let him pipe the rats away. Send for Robin Hood to clinch the anti-poverty campaign. Send for the fairy queen with the wave of the wand to make us all into princes and princesses. Send for King Arthur to bring the Holy Grail. Send for old man Moses to lay down the law. Send for Jesus to preach the Sermon on the Mount. Send for Dreyfus to cry Jacques. Send for dead blind Lemon to sing the B-flat blues. Send for Robespierre to scream Ka'ira, Ka'ira, Ka'ira. Send, God forbid, he's not dead long enough, for Lumumba to cry freedom now. Send for Lafayette, tell him, help me. Send for Denmark Vesey, crying free. For Cinque, saying, run a new flag up the mast. For old John Brown, who knew slavery couldn't last. Send for Lenin, don't you dare, he can't come here. That's only good if you know who Lenin is. Send for Trotsky, what? Don't confuse the issue, please. Send for Uncle Tom on his mighty knees. Send for Lincoln, send for Grant. Send for Frederick Douglass, Garrison, Beecher, Llewellyn. Send for Harriet Tubman, old Sojourner Truth. Send for Marcus Garvey, what? Sufi, who? Father Divine, where? Du Bois, when? Malcolm, oh. Send for Stokely, no. Then, send for Adam Clayton Powell on a non-subpoena day. Send for the Pied Piper to pipe our rats away. And if nobody comes, send for me. That's one of my favorite nights to use poems. And if you read that list, and you ever find out some of those men that are on that list, you'll see why the response is such as it is. But the principle is still the same. If nobody will come, send for me. That has to be the make of every man I be. We're going to break out into some dynamic workshops. We just appreciate, we want you to be engaged in these workshops with these men who are here. We have in room B, is going to be Robert Jackson and Coach Alonzo Johnson. Coach put the towel on there. Coach don't play game in the time. He break loose when he wants to. Coach just got through talking to our boys at our leadership camp, really encouraging them. That's going to be in room B. In room A, we have the great shepherd of the King's Terrace Church, I want to say Dr. I hate trying to be professional with these guys. It's my father in the gospel, man, minister and evangelist, Pastor Stanley Hubbard. He's going to be in room A, dealing with spiritual discipline. In room C, we have family and community partners with, where's Howard? Okay, and Jason Miller, they're going to be dealing with mental health. And then we have my friend, business owner, Gregory Merriweather, from Black on Black Radio, Black on Black Marketing, unapologetically black. He ain't black as me though, but he black. We talk about business principles and things as far as business goes. And so we have these 4 workshops set up so that you may participate in them. It's your choice. We want you to be engaged in them. Be sure those presenters are ready to give you notes and handouts and all of that stuff, or to give you information that you can take back. And I don't want to hold them from breaking loose, so we're going to let you break loose and hit those workshops and get all the information you can and meet us back here in the field. Remember, everybody here, thanks to Robert Jackson, you can pick up one of those black men stand-up shirts. I told him one of the greatest conferences in America. The black, how many of y'all been to the Black Men Stand-Up Conference? It's one of the greatest conferences in America. 300, 400, 500 young African American boys ready to eat at the table of men. It's one of the best things I've ever been to. So we do have those t-shirts back there for you to grab one. And then I told Robert, he doesn't like to do this stuff, but I told him, bring your book. We got some great books. Told Brother Hubbard bring his books. We want you to be engaged, we want you to get this information. So go ahead, let's break on out to the workshops and have a good time, guys. Hey, and do some jumping jacks on your way. Yeah, some side straddle hop.